Hello, Gemini. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I would like to warmly welcome you here. Either way, I ask that you please click like, share, and subscribe. It will help with YouTube's algorithm. That means more people will be able to see the readings that I post, and that will in turn help grow the collective community here. So if you can take a second to do that, I will appreciate it very, very much. Gemini, this is your bi-monthly reading for the month of July 2024. This will cover the first 2 weeks of July, so from July 1st through the 15th. This is one of my favorite readings to do for all 12 signs. In this reading, I'll be drawing a major arcana card, which will basically set the theme for the first 2 weeks of the month, a court card, which will be the best mental attitude that the divine would like you to cultivate during that time period, and then a minor arcana card, which will act as your action and advice. I will, of course, clarify all of those cards for you with tarot and close out the reading with some Moonology cards, some heart-based cards, and my favorite, the tea leaf cards. As always, Gemini, please remember this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that the messages that come through today will not fully resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Gemini watching. So please take what fits and do not force a message if it doesn't currently align with your path or journey. With all that said, Gemini, let's try to hop on your timeline now and give you some insight for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. Yep, we're here at the midway point of the year. Super exciting time. I hope you all enjoyed Gemini season. Now let's see what the first 2 weeks of Cancerian season has in store for you. Tapping into the Gemini collective now. What is the main theme for the first 2 weeks of July 2024? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The card is the Devil. Oh boy, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Some of you will have a choice between I just heard false sense of security. So some of you could be in a relationship that might actually be a false sense of security. And for others of you, you're in a relationship that could be a bit toxic, or you're staying in that relationship because you're enslaved to something that's toxic, like finances, greed, money, drugs, sex. We'll see what tarot has for you. Best mental attitude now for Gemini to cultivate for the first 2 weeks of July. Definitely a big choice on the table for you here, Gem, when it comes to love. Possibly discerning which of the many relationships you have at this time are toxic or not, or why are you involved with certain individuals. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. You have the Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor card, which I love. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. So 2 knights here, Gem. So your best mental attitude, I want to say, is to take a very slow and steady approach when it comes to love, or when it comes to making a choice in love, whether you are receiving a cup of love or giving a cup of love. The Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable knight in the deck, but it is also the slowest. So I would say to be very methodical and practical when it comes to whose cup of love you want to accept, or who you want to extend your Knight of Cup to. Tell us more about the action and advice now for the Gemini collective regarding this big decision in love. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Ten of Pentacles came flying out of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have a big decision about whether or not you want to stay single or you want to stay partnered. And the reason why I say that is because the Nine of Pentacles card is one of 2 in the minor arcana portion of the tarot deck, which talks about a singular person. This is someone who is very self-sufficient. They take care of themselves. They can take care of themselves emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically. This is someone very comfortable in their own skin. This is almost like the Queen of Wands with money and spirituality, I want to say. So I love the Nine of Pentacles. Sometimes some people say the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles in waiting. I like to think this is more like the junior empress, if you will, because this is someone who is very abundant across the board in cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. So big decision on the table, Gems. And of course, the Ten of Pentacles is when 2 people come together. 2 Nine of Pentacles basically come together for long-term financial stability, growth, long-term commitments. So a lot of you, your big decision here is, do I want to remain single or become partnered? Or if you're currently partnered, do I want to remain partnered or become single? Let's see what Tarot has. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, you saw me shuffle. Ten of Cups. Who is your Ten of Cups, Gemini? Let's try to find out for you now. Clarify this Devil for me. The main theme of the month is the Devil. Devil talks about toxicity, toxic patterns, toxic traits, toxic addictions. People who are enslaved to toxic personality traits, drugs, alcohol, sex, money, materialism. Tell me more about the Devil here. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Devil is clarified by the Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you have a big decision to make when it comes to love. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. It's number one, it's going to cause conflict with others when you make this decision. Number two, it's going to cause internal conflict, which some of you may already be experiencing. The Five of Swords is an air card, meaning it governs or rules communication, not just the communication that we have with others, but the internal communication, meaning our thoughts that we have with ourselves. So a lot of you, whatever, oh, right behind it, Five of Wands and Three of Swords. Yeah, and Ten of Cups again. Some of you are in a multiple party situation. I want to say you're going to have to make a decision within the next 2 weeks on who you want to move forward with. You're going to break some hearts and have some arguments over it, Gemini, but at the end of the day, there's a judgment call here being made. Who are you going to have a passionate Knight of Wands connection with, and who are you leaving out in the cold? The choice, I want to say the choice is yours. Let's see what's just behind that Lover's card, the High Priestess, and the Hermit card. Wow. Some of you have a decision between a karmic and a twin flame, or a soulmate and a twin flame. And I say that because for me in the 3D world, when I'm doing twin flame readings, I always see Emperor and Empress as the 3D personification of a couple that would come together for long-term stability, growth, family, finances, you name it. But spiritually, I see the Hermit and the High Priestess that way. And it looks like you have a massive decision between your spiritual counterpart, your twin flame, and someone who's possibly a karmic or a soulmate that you are engaged with, I want to say, because you're attached to them for devilish reasons or toxic reasons. This could be someone that you are just, have a toxic codependency with. So big decision on the table, Gemini, on whether or not you will accept your divine countermate or not. I did not see that coming in this reading. Knight of Cups, tell me more about the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, Gemini. Make no rush decision on this. I feel like, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Actually, I should, because it's a message out there for someone. I feel like the decision is irreversible, Gemini, and that's why your best mental attitude to cultivate is to be very slow, steady, methodical about this. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Knight of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Someone's going to feel backstabbed and betrayed, regardless which direction you go in. You're going to have to send a message, a communication on who you want long-term stability with, Gemini, and who you believe you can have unconditional love with. The Queen of Cups could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Also could be an individual who maybe has Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as their moon. If you don't know what that means, you can go, I'll put a link below for you to do your birth chart. For example, I am a Gemini sun, meaning we were in Gemini season when I was born. However, the moon was in Scorpio when I was born. So, I always say I'm Gemini sun, but I'm Scorpio moon. So you could have someone like that, Gemini, where you have someone who either is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or they have that in their moon chart. Either way, someone's going to feel a bit backstabbed and betrayed, but in order to make progress with your future, Gemini, a decision needs to be made about that future and who you want to share your cup of love with. Definitely a big decision on the table for Gemini. I feel like once it's made, I just heard irrevocable. Irrevocable decision, Gemini. Ten of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles as action and advice. Whoa. If some of you are feeling nervous and jittery, I want to say That's exactly what I just felt when I said 10 of Pentacles or 9 of Pentacles. So I think some of you are feeling very nervous about this. Tell me more about the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you are going from single to partnered, and others of you are going from partner to single. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 6 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, someone here, and bottom of the deck is the Devil, which we had here at the onset of the reading. Someone here is a soulmate, Gemini, that you're supposed to be communicating your love to, so you can move forward with them into clearer waters. And some of you here are dealing with someone, look at that, you're undecided about a current toxic relationship. So big decision on the table for you, Geminis, about who you want to give that cup of love to. Let's see what Moonology has for you. I hate to leave the reading like that for you, Gemini, because I feel like it's such a cliffhanger, and I know I'm going to receive messages and emails saying, but what choice do I make? So for those of you interested, I've grabbed this second deck. This is my divine deck. I've had this since the beginning when I started reading tarot, and I usually use it for divine guidance and advice. So I will give you option, person A, person B, person C, because I think some of you might be dealing with actually up to 3 people. I hate to say that, but it could be another Gemini, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So looks like a choice here between same air sign as you, or a water or earth sign. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, or 3. If Gemini is dealing with another Gemini, what is the action and advice here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords again, Wheel of Fortune. There's your karmic good luck. So if you're dealing with another air sign, the advice here is to drop the burdens and make a decision. This connection is a destined one for you. You're meant to be with this person, and moving towards them will actually turn, I want to say, like, wipe the karmic slate clean, and will be a turning point in your life, Gemini. Let's see if you're dealing now with a, let's do a fire sign next. I'll do all 4 signs for you. If you're dealing with a fire sign, if Gemini is dealing with a fire sign, what is the best advice for the fire sign? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Gemini, if you're dealing with a fire sign, you have 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Emperor. If you're dealing with a fire sign or someone who has fire predominantly in their chart, meaning like their moon, I want to say that this relationship will be incredibly successful with complete reciprocity. This person is your divine countermate. Remember I said when I do love readings or twin flame readings, I see the Emperor or Empress as a divine counterpart. So we have their, that's your choice basically, Gemini. Whoever you feel is your real soul bond or soulmate, and they're a fire sign, that person is your divine counterpart. You will have complete reciprocity with them. The other air sign, you are destined to be with them, Gemini, but getting to that could be a bit burdensome for you because you have to make a decision to leave other people out. The fire sign is willing to work with you on timing. That's what I just heard. So if you do have to close out another cycle or another relationship, the fire sign is willing to wait for you. The air sign is undecided whether or not they will wait for you to drop those burdens. Earth sign, if you're dealing with an earth sign, what is the advice for the earth sign or with the earth sign? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. If you're dealing with an earth sign, you have the World. Got to close out that chapter, Gem. You got to walk away from it. 8 of Cups, and do it quickly. So bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. You need to be moving towards this water sign. And I want to say let go of the earth sign with great compassion. Have empathy for them, but the message here is clear. If you're dealing with an earth sign, it's time to close out that chapter and walk away from them and communicate with them. Communicate this to them as quickly as you can, not in a hasty way, but in a way that just, you know, allows you to defend your beliefs. This is what I want. This is the path that I'm moving forward on. It will liberate this other person. The Knight of Swords carries with them the Sword of Truth, the Ace of Swords. And so this will be a very liberating moment for you and that earth sign. So we had earth, fire, we had air, earth, air, fire, earth. Why am I doing that? Air, fire, earth, and now water. If you're dealing with a water sign, what is your advice for Gemini with a water sign? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. If you're dealing with a water sign, you have Page of Swords, Six of Cups, and Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Speak your truth. Page of Swords, communicate your truth to this individual that you believe that the two of you are soulmates. You now have two Six of Cup cards here on the table if you're dealing with a water sign or someone who has water predominantly in their chart. And I want to say, if you move forward with the water sign, be prepared to defend yourself against others. You could have others who don't want you to be with this person or something like that. So, yeah. You might have conflict with this person. If you're looking to choose a water sign, there will be conflict in choosing them. So conflict in leaving a water sign or conflict in choosing a water sign. But the key to eliminating that is an open, honest, and conversation with the water sign. The water sign does see you as a soulmate also, Gemini. So I hope I was able to clarify some of that for you. Maybe I won't get too much hate mail now after this reading. Let's see what the Moonology cards have for you, Gemini. Moonology cards now for Geminis for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. We have emotions are running high. Oh, yes. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And bottom of the deck, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Yeah, definitely confidence is your key to success because a couple of these situations could be a little heated. I want to say, so you're going to need confidence in making your decision, but the answers you need are coming. A lot of you have a twin flame connection here. Emotions are running high. Let me get you some of these heart-based oracle cards. The card stock is a little thick on these, so sometimes difficult to shuffle, but I will take whatever comes out for you, Gemini. For the Gemini collective dealing with this big love decision. All right, first card out says prayer. Yeah. And I think that's what the answers you need are coming. It's really like go within. I'm going to try doing this one more time for you, Gems, because again, this card stock is a little thick. Any other messages for Gemini? Eternity. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, we have acceptance. There's nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive that you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. Then you have the Eternity card here. Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You also have blessings, love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings that are about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence. And the other card here, Gemini, said prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me to feel eternally loved. And now we'll get into the tea leaf cards here, which I just love these little things, even though they're round and a little difficult to shuffle. I'm going to split the deck in half for you, Gem, but I'm going to take whatever flyaways come out of both halves. So closing messages now for the Geminians out there who have big decisions to make in love. Any other messages for them? Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Holy bonkers. You may have the most. Yep, you definitely have the most. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And we saw that with that twin flame connection there as one of your choices. Any other messages? Thank you. to close out this Gemini reading. You definitely have the most so far out of all zodiac signs. But of course you do. Gemini, you're the twin. So basically you have to draw cards for 2. All right. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, we have horse, short journey. Yeah, I think once you make whatever decision this is, and again, for a lot of you, it's a huge decision in love. I think you'll be surprised to see how quickly everything kind of pulls together and comes together. Quill, get back to the basics. Target a goal-oriented person. This could be one of the choices you have, or maybe it is you, Gemini, who needs to be more goal-oriented. You have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Some of you will be leaving a long-term connection and move forward with someone else, or to at least decide to become single. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming, and the Lover's card in Tarot is the original choice card, change card, if you will. We have February. Something could be prominent about the month of February, or perhaps one of the choices you have, you know, we're born in February, etc. You have Dagger, fear, worries, and tense situations. Yeah, I definitely saw that here. Which card was it here? I don't know which one it was now. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, someone might feel a bit backstabbed. Yeah, possibly 2, right? Depending how many people you're leaving. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Some of you aren't even aware of this choice yet. You will be meeting someone new within the next 2 weeks in a very casual setting. And I just heard that Taylor Swift song, Sparks Fly. Meet me in the pouring rain. I don't know. You'll have to Google it. I'll drop the link for that song below. Dog close-up, pleasure with a close friend. You have Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So for some of you, this is a decision or a relationship with someone of the same sex. Take that how it resonates. You have Key, successful outcome to your problems. Dark man, dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. And then you have a younger woman, dealing or relationship with a younger woman. So again, take that all how it resonates. Could be one of your multiple options here, Gemini. You have frying pan, trouble and accusations. That very well could be the individuals you are leaving. And then you have teacup. You should accept valid criticism. So I feel like whomever you're leaving here, or people you're leaving here, you need to accept what they say to you. Again, we saw that Queen of Cups card at the bottom of the deck before. So I want to say whoever you're letting go of, to do it with great compassion and with love. But you have a huge choice on the table. And for a lot of you Geminis, it's a choice of twin flames. Once a decision is made, I do believe it is irrevocable. We have 2 Devil cards here on the way. So it does look like some of you may have to battle some type of toxicity or materialism in order to move forward. Behind the Devil card, we have the 2 of Swords. It's almost like the devil is blocking your decision on how you want to move forward. A lot of you need to pray or connect with Archangel Michael is on the scene. This is the Archangel of twin flames. So if you believe you're in a twin flame connection, I would say move forward rapidly with that individual. That's what I have for you, Gemini. This is your reading for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, or you found it to be fun or entertaining, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.